the double team. Top side Killian, he will fire and fill it. 116 Timberwolves. Killian to the lane, turns and fires, fills it.
The Pistons are starting to cook a little bit offensively.
64-60 Timberwolves. Killian rises, fires, fills it, count that baby, and a foul. Killian to forecourt. Killian to the basket, scores it.
The other one was a 20-point comeback effort against the Houston Rockets.
A great D against the Rockets. A drive and a dynamite dunk for Killian Hayes. With a sore hip. Boyan rises from the lane, fires, and it falls. He rattled it in. Killian Hayes against D'Angelo Russell, gets by him, gets to the basket, scoops and scores. And can he block shots?
With either hand, too. And he got up there and got that with his left hand.
Killian to the basket for a score.
You know, grow and be who you are.
Well, the man I am today is, because of my parents, my little sister, the guys, it takes a village. That's what they talk about a lot. And it took a village to get me here. Yeah, that was my village right there. So to get ourselves there, we have a lot of our young guys out here playing right now, showing their growth in the sense that, with Isaiah Jackson and, O'Shea, these guys get an opportunity to come out here and play. It's big. And that's all geared to bring up a great point. Defensively is definitely our next biggest jump. Something we've already talked about, as a unit. And something I think Rick has challenged, really the whole coach staff has challenged us to go into the offseason with that mindset.
Let's share.
Those are my people, man, and they've always, it was instilled in me at a very young age, just the way they, carried themselves at their, in their professional lives and the people that was around them.
To be as physically fit for playing offense as they will for playing defense. Because defense is harder because the defense is not something you can anticipate. You're reacting in defense, which takes a lot more energy. That's the NBA versus just basketball.
Bagley, Killian Hayes, and he launches and hits another three. He had 2 double-doubles. Hayes has 15, Ivy has 14. So the two Detroit guards have combined for 29. And that's another basket for Roden. Tyrese Halliburton and Buddy Hield in Sacramento came over last year in a trade from Sacramento.
He was a second-round pick. A second pick in the draft. I thought it was important to share that little tidbit.
10 of the last 11 games, opponents have scored at least 20 points off Indiana turnovers.
But we'll also celebrate here the fans of Indianapolis.
Yes.
Because that's really what this is about. Appreciating the fact, to your point.
And finally, an open shot, forcing the Pistons to have to play a long stretch of defense, and they ran out of defenders.
Hayes working against Maladone. Gets it to go. Livers now, 3 to shoot. Killian steps into one and buries it. Killian Hayes. Tie ball game. Approaching the midway point of the first quarter. Killian Hayes. How about that? Hayes didn't get it the first time. Didn't bring it back down. Just stayed with it with the left hand. Saban Lee looking for help. Killian Hayes, spot up 3. Killian Hayes is having a night. Pistons get another turnover. Here we go. Hayes. Oh, wow. Killian Hayes with the tomahawk slam. He's got a dozen.
Here he is, folks. In transition after the steal. Killian Hayes is going to elevate and finish.
Pistons made 4 of their last 5. They started the quarter 0 for 5 from the floor. Look at it, the bench loves it. Kelly Olynyk as well. Good steal by Killian Hayes. Another one. Killian Hayes with the floater. Pardon his French.
Man.
Says there's a lot of good things to come for the Pistons and the city of Detroit.
That's so cool. Great access, great opportunities. Killian Hayes finishes again inside the paint. Saban Lee, another rebound for Sabo. He has 5 of them. Killian Hayes working through traffic. Killian Hayes now with 18 points, 3 shy of a career high.
Here, look at this. Ball's being pushed up the floor, makes a move again.
And Hayes back with it out front. Look at Killian Hayes. The turnaround. My goodness.
Yeah, he's in his element now for sure on getting to that hoop. And then once again, and beautiful footwork here. You know, that tells you something about his tenacity and his work ethic on the defensive end.
Hayes working without the basketball. Tough shot from Killian Hayes. 24 points, 6 steals, 6 assists. Isaiah Livers.
Killian Hayes, folks, you ready for this? Killian Hayes has attempted 23 shots in this game. He is not bashful anymore.
8:45 mark of the third quarter. Killian Hayes, step back, rattles it home. Killer Hayes, what a night.
You know what?
BJ never had it, just slipped out of his hand.
Right out of his hand. He knew he couldn't touch it.
Nice play by Killian Hayes.
Okay, Mr. Hayes.
Wow, and a foul.